Greetings and warm salutations. My name is Keith Miller, and it's an honor to address you all today as I near the completion of my master's degree at Southern New Hampshire University. Dr. Matson, esteemed guests, law enforcement officials, local and state politicians, and to the respected community members at large. As I stand before you at this esteemed gathering, I am compelled to reflect upon the profound wisdom imparted by the great Harriet Beecher Stowe. Her words resonate with heightened significance in the context of pressing issues at hand. She says, laws and principles are not for the times when there is no temptation. They are for such moments as this, when body and soul rises in mutiny against their rigor. If the jury have no right to judge of the justice of law of the government, they plainly can do nothing to protect the people against the oppressors of the government. For there are no oppressions which the government may not authorize by law. With these powerful words echoing in our minds, I want to take the time and thank you for joining me today as I present such a compelling but yet interesting proposal that address one of the most pressing issues of our time: police brutality and racism. This quote by Harriet Beecher Stowe, an advocate for justice and equality, captures the essence of our discussion and serves as a reminder of the profound impact that police brutality has on our society. This is a topic that has generated significant attention and sparked heated debate across our nation and across the world. Police brutality has become a distressing reality that plagues our communities. Lives are needlessly lost, families are shattered, and trust in our enforcement agencies are eroded. Ladies and gentlemen, it is crucial that we recognize the urgency and the gravity of this issue and the need for immediate action to address it. Imagine for a moment the profound impact that police brutality has on individuals and communities. As stated, lives are shattered, families are torn apart, and the trust is gone. We have witnessed numerous heartbreaking stories of lives who were cut short, of injustice and equality persisting within this society. The names of Dante Wright, Manuel Ellis, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and countless others echoes in our collective conscience, reminding us of the urgency of this matter. But let us not focus solely on the problem itself. Let us acknowledge the power of research, intervention, and elevation in shaping a better future. Today I stand before you presenting this proposal that seeks to address this issue head on through a comprehensive and evidence-based approach. This proposal recognizes that police brutality is not an isolated issue, but one rooted in systematic biases, racial discrimination, and a breakdown in community relations. By conducting this rigorous research, the aim is to shed light on the underlying cause and dynamics of this problem. Through research, it will examine the factors that contribute to the use of excessive force, the role of racial bias, and the impact of marginalized communities. However, this proposal goes beyond research alone. I understand the importance of implementing and evaluating interventions that can bring about real change. I recognize the need for enhanced training programs for law enforcement officers, focusing on de-escalation tactics, cultural sensitivity, and the promotion of community-oriented policing. By equipping officers with the necessary tools and knowledge, we can create a culture of accountability and empathy within our police forces. Furthermore, this proposal advocates for the establishment of vigorous oversight mechanism to ensure transparency and accountability in law enforcement practice. I believe in the power of community engagement and the inclusion of marginalized voices in the decision-making process. Ladies and gentlemen, by fostering dialogue and collaborations between law enforcement agencies and the communities they serve, we most certainly can rebuild trust and establish a foundation of meaningful change. To achieve these goals, I seek your support, and I turn to each and every one of you, esteemed stakeholders. Your backing and advocacy will be instrumental in making this proposal not just another research, but a reality. Whether you're representing law enforcement agencies, or our local and state government, or if you're representing community organizations, or the NAACP, or other influential entities, your support is vital in addressing this pressing issue. Together, we can make a significant impact in combating police brutality and racism and fostering a society where justice, fairness, and equality prevails. Allow me to conclude with a powerful quote from Oprah Winfrey, a voice that resonates with wisdom and compassion. She once said, "We cannot become what we need to be by remaining what we are." Let me say it one more time. We cannot become what we need to be by remaining what we are. We are a broken society, looking for answers, looking for support, looking for ways to build up our policing, and our communities. These words encapsulate the essence of our collective mission today. Let us remember and embrace the opportunity for growth, transformation, and a shared commitment to combat police brutality and racism. I implore you to envision a future where every individual, regardless of their race, can feel safe and protected. We need to come together, united in our pursuit of more of a just and equitable society. Stakeholders, by supporting this proposal, you contribute to a larger movement that seeks to dismantle the systematic barriers and the bias that perpetuates police brutality. The time for change is now. I want you to look to your left and to your right. And I want you to know that that person and that person on your left, that person on your right, might have had to encounter something so unjust. But together, we can strive and fight for a future free from the shackles of injustice and oppression. Thank you so much for taking the time out to press play on this video. Thank you for your time and your attention and your consideration. Thank you.